Everybody, this is Devin. I have an odd noise. Wait, I think it went away. This is Devin with Writing Daily. Every single day I talk about writing and how to do it better, more often, philosophy behind writing, technique, how to promote yourself, marketing, social media, all of that jazz in order to fill up the writer's life. Anyway, today I'm going to kind of take a little bit of a side movement here. It is on, well, let me back up. It'll become apparent in a minute. I went to visit really what I would probably consider my first writing editor and mentor, a woman named Anna King, who is now 91. I think she's 91. I think some other people think she's around 90 or 89. But she's an older gal. She is terrific. I have nothing but great love for her. And probably about 20 years ago, she was really encouraging of my writing. And this was at a point in time where I was still sort of like buried under the notion of a woman named Mrs. Jones, who was my third grade teacher, who made a particular point of saying on more than one occasion, take a lot of woodshop classes and don't write anything. So that said, I'm Devin Galaudet, the editor-in-chief of In the Know Traveler and the author of the forthcoming book, 10,000 Miles with My Dead Father's Ashes. And by the way, if you like what we're doing, please make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe, follow me, join me at devingallaudet.com, all that fun stuff. And so today I visited Anna King, and she is in she is in a assisted care facility. Maybe that's too much information to be offering, but I went there knowing that she is, she's not quite the same, the woman, the robust personality that I remember and love. And I went there, I think, in part to kind of just say thank you. Only because here was a person who was in my life that when I said, I remember us talking and I had made some comment, geez, I wish somebody was doing X. Why aren't more people writing about X? And she said, well, why don't you do it? And I gave her all of this hemming and hawing and all of these reasons why that was impossible and I couldn't do it. And she said, well, you should go for it. Go for it anyway, and I'll help. Like if you run into a problem, I'm good with language, I'm good with English, and I know my grammar. So why don't you go write something, and I'll help you. And, at the time, it was really sort of it was like a groundbreaking moment because it wasn't me writing any longer. It was kind of like, oh, I'll be part of a team. And the part of a team thing kind of made it safe, like somebody had my back. So the writing was a doable thing. And I ended up writing probably my first 30 or 40 articles with the help of Anna King. Like, again, I actually sat down and did the writing, but she did the editing. You know what she was? She was my rock. Like I knew that I couldn't really fail or fall because she was going to be there on my team supporting whatever effort that I wanted to go after. And because of her, all I have is crazy gratitude. And so she's clearly sort of like in the final stages of life, which certainly makes me think about my own mortality from the standpoint of, if I want something, I need to go after it. And I think that was part of the philosophy that I had to take with me that got me to finish my book. Like if I want to write the book, then I have to sit down and write the first word, and I have to write the sentence and then the paragraph and a following paragraph, and I have to have the fortitude to keep going. And knowing that I had a team behind me, even though it was sort of like this one lady, and she was kind of old even then. I had that backup, and that gave me sort of like the permission to go, okay, I'll give this thing a try. And so it was really important. So I guess what today's message is, for writers is that I guarantee you there's going to be a whole slew of people in your life. And this is true of life, by the way, across the board, not just writing. There's always going to be a handful of people, and many of them are going to be like right in your inner circle, who are going to say, oh, yeah, no, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I don't think, that's really hard. People don't succeed in doing that. And you're going to hear that kind of thing, even if they're saying, oh, yeah, go do it. You're going to hear it in their voice that perhaps you could try, but you're probably not going to give it. So why give it the college try, but accept the level of failure. And that's really not what we want. We need to surround ourselves with, like, I had my anacrea. I had this woman who was like, yeah, go for it. Who cares? Don't worry about what other people are saying. Just go after this thing and keep writing and keep doing the best that you can, no matter what. And I've got your back. And so if you have those people, like, you may need to even write them down. When you have those people that are saying, hey, you can't get this accomplished, this isn't right for you, not today, why don't you consider trying to find the people, like identify the people in your life who are the people who are going to say, no, that's okay. And maybe it's mom, maybe it's dad, maybe it's grandma, maybe it's a cousin, maybe it is a person who, for me, wasn't part of my family life, but this was a person that just through kind of a series of odd happenstances showed up in my world one day and became this instrumental figure because of her positive energy. And so did I have, while I was writing my first article, all kinds of self-doubt and questions about the quality of the writing? Oh yeah, totally. And it probably isn't a great article. It doesn't matter, because what you want to do is you want to surround yourself with people. Like, even if you have like a sea, an ocean of people that are telling you you can't get it done, then I want you to sit down and make a list of just one person who you know for a fact is going to support them. And then when you have that list of one person, at least one, call them up and say hello and tell them what you're planning on doing, especially, obviously writing daily. We're talking about writing, but to the larger extent, we're just talking about going out into your world and doing more than what you think you can and going after the things. Because, by the way, anything that's really worth having is going to be hard to get. Like anything. And we're talking about like a great love relationship, a great job, a great career, great family relationships. All of it are things that you're going to have to work at. And I'm saying this as a scruffy middle-aged guy. So go find your anacrea and go find the support network you need in order to finish your book, in order to get your book started, or to write your first article, or pen your first poem, whatever it may be. I'm wishing you absolute success. And if nothing else, you've got me. I am on your team, and I'm absolutely telling you to go after it. By the way, there is a way to let me know that what I'm doing is working for you. Please like the button. Oh, okay, Karen, I see you there. Thank you for joining me. Make sure that you click the like button, subscribe, press the wow button on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Oh, and now I am on SoundCloud, and I'm on Google Play, and I am on, what's that other one? Stitcher. So, we are broadening our horizons. I absolutely hope you'll continue to join us. We're going to talk more about writing, the writer's life, and all that good stuff tomorrow. And thanks you so much for being here. We'll talk to you soon.